You guys already know the drill. Bringing back the VOD reviews. So, Solo Victory Cup. We got the finals. If you don't know, quickly run down how this tourney works. Each win is 100 points. And the only way to get points is by winning. Eliminations do not matter. If you get a 50 bomb but a second, that does not matter. You still end with 0 points. And for each win, you make $100. He got a second his first game, and the first, which we all want to see. How he did it with 9 eliminations as well. Remember, eliminations do not matter. But there is a reason why he also goes for the eliminations. So we're going to jump right into it and check it out. So he's landing on the railing, jumps to the next one, and he immediately drops to the ground. While landing, he hits the railing to get that little head start, stopping his glider and jumping straight down to the building instead of landing directly onto the building like you hear as the guy above him. While this guy probably opened just one chest, got a couple guns, Clix got a full loadout, and 150 health. Looks like he sees a guy, but what he doesn't know is that he's actually 1 HP, but actually he gets third partied by another dude. Hits him for a next 100, gets the box. And the other dude manages to get away with that distraction. Looks like now he's just rotating out of Mega City, but actually sees a guy, which he may or may not flank. Considering his maths, it wouldn't be the best and brightest idea to fight someone, unless if it's a third party and he can get that easy refresh. Now keep in mind, as he's rotating through these areas, just like watch his awareness. Just like look how aware he is, doing like spins and stuff, making sure nobody's sneaking up on him, nobody can get an easy beam. Especially in this meta and in solos, with all the spray guns and all the hard hitting guns doing like 50 headshots, plus with that pistol, it is extremely important to be aware of your surroundings in this meta. You turn your face for 1 second, that's it for you. Looks like he got the mud on and he just rotates with mud while getting materials. Looks like he actually finds a guy, gets him to 1 HP, and there, easy as that. Nothing too fancy, just does what he needs to do, does the job. So looks like now he's actually rotating into racetrack. It seems to be, I've watched a couple games earlier, and it seems to be that usually after Mega City he loots half of it and then rotates into racetrack to get some kills possibly and get his mats up. Now he does and is aware that the other guy in front of him does have that man-made pistol, which is a very dangerous gun. 180, 185 to the head and a 90 body shot. And is very aware of the goal. Yep, another day at the office. Again, what I was saying earlier, the awareness. He's just always looking around. Definitely he has the visual audio for the footsteps, which definitely gave that guy away. Hits a max shot and that's it. Okay, and he gets the elimination. Sure, the guy was 1 HP. And there is a little goop bomber. So now he's extremely amazing on mats. He got those refreshes, and this is why it is important in this meta and in this style of format to actually go for smart and intelligent eliminations. Not just regular eliminations, but smart and intelligent ones. You don't want to be keying for no reason. In solos with this meta, you have to think of what are good keys? For example, this. He waits it out. The guy leaves. No problem. Clix doesn't need anything. 400 mats, 400 wood, 400 brick, 400 metal. He doesn't need any more. There's no reason to fight. The guy leaves because the guy is smart. And Clix leaves him alone because he doesn't need to waste any resources on a useless fight when he's already capped out. If he took the fight, he could have been in the negative on mats. What if the guy had nothing? You never know. You never want to take that chance. Unless you're fully desperate and you need things. Just using the mod to his advantage. Beautiful rotates. We can see. Now, I'll pause it right here. What I was saying about smart keys. Now, in this loadout, in this meta, as you know, heal offs are the main goal. You always want to heal off. Now, look at his resources. He has an SMG, okay, and a shotgun. 2 weapons. 6 flaps, 6 minis, 3 bigs. Now tell me, what do you need in this meta to do heal loss? You need med mists. You need the slurp juices. And probably some fish. So, right here, this is opportunity to get the slurps. These cases, these crates, these caches, whatever you want to call them. I don't even know the actual term, but whatever you want to call them, these tiny boxes, they provide you the slurp juices, which is very important for the end game. So as you can see, he is fighting this guy technically, but a very useful and needed fight considering he doesn't have any heals for the end game. Now, note that he's not rushing in, he's playing this smart. I don't think he knows the guy's right behind that, yep, good reflexes. But he's not rushing in like a maniac unless he gets that max shot that he needs. Until he hits that one pump for like 150 or 100, he has the confidence to push in. But to rush in just like this, without knowing any damage, is not a good idea. And there it is. That's a 100 pump. Makes the guy back off. And it's all his. There's his slip juices. There's his slip juice right there. And there it is. So he hears a guy pulling up. Catches him off guard. It's 1 HP. He's a little rough tap with the pickaxe, and there it is. Here's another guy. I think the guy actually had 2 more slips for him. Hits him for 100 with a disgusting shot. And there we go, 2 more slips. Refilled his slips. And now this new guy he hit for 100. And should be a pretty easy free 2 kills. Now he knows he's safe in zone. So he's just gonna play for these guys' mistakes. He's not gonna over-aggress. And sure, yeah, just use your SMG that guy doesn't want to build. Pretty easy kill. He hits this guy for 100. He's not gonna let this guy get any heals off. And there it is. Caps out his brick. Gets more slip juices, which is exactly what he wanted for the end game. And he's chilling in zone. Nobody's gonna focus him. Nobody's gonna try and focus him. He's in a perfect spot. Now, the end game, which is what all you guys want. So it's like he still has his 4 slips. I would honestly pop a slip right here. Since he has 4 slips, there's no chance anyone can use 4 slips in the end game. You can't heal off with the slips. Yeah, fair enough. What I said. Yep. Now he's just waiting for zone. Now, keep in mind his positioning. He's here, safe in zone. All these guys are coming right from the zone with possibly low damage. He doesn't know that, but possibly low damage. That's what you're thinking. So it's an easy spray. It's an easy hold for him. Now he's just spectating the area. Sees a good opening. He gets ahead and ready for next zone. And waiting for this guy to rotate. Once he rotates, there's the beam. That's what he wanted. Now, when he boxed up, if you noticed, he looked at his map and he looked at the zipline. He looked at both. He knew the zipline was going to take him all the way, so he knew he could rotate late. Right here, he boxes up, he looks ahead into zone. He looks at the terrain. You ever just drink water and then you start dying from it? Water is bad for you kids. Don't drink water. Alright, I'm trolling. Okay, he boxes up right here. He looks up into zone. He looks at the terrain. He sees where he needs to go. He notices there's a zipline, which takes him all the way up the terrain. Zipline breaks through builds, so he has no reason to worry about his next rotate. Boom, right here. He looks at it. He sees it. He's good. He's already 10 steps ahead of everybody else. So now he knows he can hold a guy till last second and then use the zipline last second. Hold the guy, gets a little beam, there's a chance he gets elimination, and zipline, easy. Completely free. Gets a little elevated, he doesn't want to stay with the congested rail. And he's chilling. Great on mats, could do better on brick. But that's why refreshes are needed in the end game. It's for height play, chops out height, goes for height in 9th zone. Interesting play. He goes for height in moving zone. As soon as moving zones pops, he goes on height. He sees an opening, held up by one wall and one floor for height, and he goes for it. Now interesting. What you need to know about height is you can't just take height and congratulate yourself that you made it to the top and you win. All those 340 bullets in his SMG, that needs to become 0 at the end of the game. He needs to burn everybody's mats. He needs to fry all of them. He needs to waste all their heals, make them shambles, let low ground kill them, do whatever, let them fight it out, and that's what height is. You can't just get on height and act pretty and think you won. Now he's just looking back. He's not going too much ahead because there is a chance, nice, in this meta that kids sneak up behind, gets a beautiful 150 shot flick, I don't even know, and that's the heals he needed. Men mist, splashes, chugs, slurp juices. Men mist takes height back. The guy most likely dies for 4 damage. He sees an opening. He knows he has the mats. 555. He knows he has the heals. And he's confident in his fighting abilities. The guy drops from height probably because of low mats. Since Clix got that nice refresh down on low ground or mid layer. He's back up stacked. Now he just sets up and sprays. Plays on old builds. Reinforced layers. In this season and meta, a lot of people like tanking into zone and stealing height. And the majority of people that do it is the second height. The people that are right under you. And like 390s away from stealing that height. So right now, last zone pops. He's still got his med mist, still got slopes, still got his splashes. Still got his mats. Takes one tick, pops a slurp juice first, plays the med mist, goes back in zone because the guy on low ground, when he runs out of heals, what is he gonna do? Chop him out. If he's all the way back here, there's no way the guy chops out from all the way back here. He's on old builds, playing the Med Mist, and pops another slope, uses the Med Mist fully, still got his 6 flashes, and now it's a question of, do I live or do I not? So he actually plays those splashes and runs back just in case. And there it is. Very smart move. He doesn't rely fully on his heals. Again, once he got to his splashes, he knew he was a distance where he could run back and possibly kill the guy, which the guy was right here. If he didn't die to zone, Clix would have shotgunned him, he had to shotgun out, and that's how it's done. Of course, there's a lot of more factors that go into winning a game like this, but I hope with this breakdown of the early game to the mid game to the end game, it helps you somewhat in some way. So yeah, like and subscribe for more videos.